If you read Unleashed, you will see. If you read Unleashed, you will see why.
So,
I failed to mention this. Promoting my book Unleashed. The answer is obviously contained in Unleashed, where you will find the full, discussion of this subject.
We're not all going to read your book, so just tell us.
Do you want? I'm allowed to plug my book. I'm allowed to plug my book.
So we're just getting back to this.
Currently, I'm blissfully engaged promoting my book Unleashed, available in all good bookstores.
Part of you wanted Trump to win in 2016. You said Hillary was a very good candidate, but the lizard part of you wanted Trump to win. Is the lizard part back this time round?
Well, look, as I say in my book Unleashed.
Stop it.
No.
Sit down.
Enough.
No. There's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. It's a lie.
Come on, it's so cheap. Put it away.
Well, look, here we go.
not the book, but
here we go.
Unfortunately.
I'm allowed to plug my book. I'm allowed to plug my book.
So we're just getting back to the question.
You've just mentioned it. And
we're just getting back to the question, which is, is the lizard part of you wanting Trump to win?
Quite seriously, I had a very, very interesting time working with Donald Trump. And there are clearly issues that we don't agree on. And, whether they're tariffs, where I simply don't share the perspective, or gun control or whatever, where the UK politicians have a different view. Female reproductive health. I'm in a different place.
Would you call him a friend?
But on the we became friendly. Absolutely.
Tonight or later this week, he will also set the template for a political comeback. And many are wondering whether you're looking at this template and saying, that could be me.
Look,
no, I'm asking.
Emily.
I'm just asking.
The answer is obviously contained in Unleashed, where you will find the full, discussion of this subject.
We're not all going to read your book, so just tell us, do you want to have a political comeback?
I genuinely think the only circumstances in which you should go into politics is if you think you can be useful. I don't want to talk about me. Should we talk about the US election penalty? It's far more interesting story. Why are we talking about me? I think that
because you model yourself.
Can't actually answer a single question.
That's quite extraordinary.
Sorry, the answer is you shouldn't do it unless you think you can be useful. And by the way, I mean, I've answered all your questions.
Do you think you can be useful? Do you want to come back into British politics?
Currently, I'm blissfully engaged promoting my book Unleashed, available in all good bookstores.
Just finally on this. I mean, you have always modelled yourself to some degree, haven't you? On him.
Why?
Well, because you saw the way he was operating. He called you Britain Trump. He thought you were modelling yourself on him. And you must be looking at this and going, if he can come back, given everything he's done, then so can you. Because nothing you've done is quite as bad as him.
You will find, as I detailed extensively in Unleashed, that there was a time when he said something rather rude about policing in London, or about safety in London, and he said that London was an unsafe city, and I was mayor of London for 8 years, and I took exception to that, and I said that the only reason I wouldn't visit parts of New York was the risk of meeting Donald Trump.
Would you leave your daughter alone with Donald Trump?
Look, I mean,
but the whole reason I asked the question,
I don't see why. I don't see why not. All I can say to you is that my experience of Donald Trump.
So you would?
Yes, and my experience of Donald Trump is that when I've known him, and I hear what you're saying. Maybe I'm wrong, but he has been courteous, he has been polite, and
he denied an election that he lost. What does it matter if he's courteous if he can't accept the results of democracy and the American voter?
Indeed. Now, here in the studio, we have a largely new panel. Boris Johnson's been fired for banging on about his book too much, but we've got Michael Cohen, Trump's former attorney, who once said he would take a bullet for him. He's well known.